Good YouTube. Today I'm gonna make a video, and I just wanted to cover a few things in this video. Mainly I wanted to cover some of the costs associated with vaping on your own, doing it yourself, and an oddity I found on Amazon. And then let's just get right into it. I wanted to do a review on my own French toast maple syrup, and I'll tell you what, I can't do it again. The French toast flavor that I purchased isn't the same. It's not working out. I'm gonna try it again. I love that flavor. I got a go-to flavor right now, and that is this right here, cinnamon crunch from Flavora. That's the brand making this cinnamon crunch. This is my go-to all day vape right now, and I'm vaping this at 20%. Was awfully strong because it's got a pretty good cinnamon warmth to it. And I know you're supposed to be careful when you vape cinnamon flavors, but that shit right there is, I love it. That's my favorite. So then costs associated, man. I want to talk to you. I wanted to just talk to my last 7 viewers of my last video. Thank you for viewing my video. This is all for you. So for me to do 200, not even 200, 100 milliliters of that French toast maple syrup, the flavor is going to be the most expensive thing. I think the VG was 50 or 60, something like, not the VG, the nicotine base was 50 or 60. And when you're only using a milliliter of that, depends on what you're vaping. I got a 50 milliliter bottle that's at 100, so it's just at a one to one. 1 milliliter would be 1 milligram per milliliter for my entire 100 milliliter batch. Pretty easy. Something like that's really inexpensive and it lasts a really long time. It's a flavor that burns out really quickly. So for that French toast, that was $15, 15.67, and it had a little bit of maple syrup and peanut butter I could use over. That gets kind of expensive. When you're spending $15 for 100 milliliters. I know it's not what you would get, what you'd be paying at the store, because you'd be paying $30 for 30 milliliters in some places. But yeah, I mean, if you're trying to really cut down the costs, for that cinnamon toast, there was a 30 milliliter bottle. I bought that for $13.50. I threw away the receipt like a dumbass, but I kept the email, and then I'm using my phone to record this because I also don't have a camera right now. So yeah, I was $13.50 for that 30 milliliter bottle, something like that. If you really wanted to save cost, I would say go something that's just a flavor you can just drop in right away. That's super cheap. I know for an all-day vape, but if you want to experiment, it gets a little bit more expensive. But yeah, flavors are always going to be the most expensive thing. The propylene glycol, the vegetable glycerin, even the nicotine base is super cheap. Now onto a little oddity I found on Amazon, man. This shit was amazing. I still got some of this. This is Pineapple Express terpenes from Bloom Terpenes. I'm trying to get in real close here with this thing. You're probably not going to see it. Pineapple Express Bloom Terpenes. It's amazing. Comes in this little container right here. Little plastic container, says Bloom Express. And what these are is cannabis terpenes. Terpenes are what give food herbs, plants, flora, the flavors and smells that they have. So when you see a pine tree and you smell a pine tree and you get that piney scent, that's the terpenes right there. So these are concentrated cannabis terpenes, and I don't know how the hell they did this, but they got Pineapple Express. No, they got myrcene in there. It says that right there was $12 for a milliliter. All right, that's super concentrated though, and that was a fun little experiment. I did a little experiment with my neighbors, and it's pretty good, man. So we got this right here. This is my THC extraction right here. and then this is what I mixed it in. And I don't really know what a good ratio to mix it in with is, but it definitely changes the whole, I don't want to say flavor spectrum, but like the flavor profile of the extraction. I noticed it was like man, the first batch we had was like really earthy. You know, it had like a real sativa flavor to it, earthy and peppery, I want to say. And then dropped in some of that Pineapple Express, and it went weird, man. It was like this piney flavor, and then it was after that, like, I mean, you initially had this like, I'm not like too piney, but like oh man, kind of like you inhaled a pine cone, and then all of a sudden after that there was like this flash of sweet fruity flavor. So it was strange. Everyone had the same experience. Now I don't know if I would say, you know, go and buy this shit and have fun with it, but I'd say maybe you should too, because it was kind of fun, and it does have a cannabinoid in it that's not scheduled. It has myrcene in it, which is a cannabinoid found in hops, and I thought that to be a stimulating experience. Like, it also changed the effect to more of a indica, more of a heady, uplifting high. I thought it was interesting. So yeah, the shit was on Amazon. Bloom terpenes. Definitely check those out if you're into smoking weed. I'll say this: don't put it on plant material. That was a total failure, and that was a bust. Everyone came to the consensus that tasted like chemical. Doesn't it's super concentrated, and you can't actually disperse it enough around the plant flower for it to actually taste any good. Yeah, everyone thought it tasted like cleaner or just overpowering. Yeah. But yeah, I just wanted to make a video because it's been a while since I made a video, and that's the thing I do on my channel. I got very few active viewers, but I love y'all. And if you leave a comment, I will do my best to leave a comment response. Until next video, hopefully something fun next video. I don't know what. Maybe we'll do more flavor experiments. But then, I don't know. Until next video.